Bass riffs, metal and rock. CVT bass guitar lesson from my buddy Dominic. It's been a long time, and really glad to hear from you, man. I was surprised you wanted to go with bass, but it's cool. There's not a whole lot of bass on here. I've been bouncing ideas around. You said you wanted some finger exercises. All this is in standard, so I went ahead and did like 8 finger exercises, and then I got 13. I went ahead and took some riffs from songs that you're going to know every single one. Just certain ones that aren't too crazy. Alright, it sounded the funnest to me. Alright, and the finger exercises, and you can use these on guitar too. We decided to use a pick as opposed to fingers, and this one, it goes 4E, 3A, 2E, 1A. Whatever fret you're on, you use the coinciding finger. So if you're on fret 4, you're using finger 4. Fret 3, you're using finger 3. It's like a zigzag back and forth between the E and A string. That's your pattern. So start on the A string, 4th fret, do the 4A, 3D, 2A, 1D. Same thing, just a pattern. Same thing on the D and G string. So you may want to lower your thumb if you're going for a bigger stretch. Shouldn't be getting too many buzz noises. You know the deal. Number 2, this is just kind of a mixture. I was thinking to get 1st and 2nd finger, and then 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and then 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. So it's not really scale oriented. Don't think of it like that. These are just exercises for this hand and this hand. On the top string, we're going to go 5, 6, 1st and 2nd finger. So 5, 6, on the A string 5, 6, 7, on the D string 5, 6, 7, 8, on the G 5, 6, 7. So we get a combination of different finger patterns. You can play it backwards. Number 3, this is working on fingers 1 and 3, and I wanted to move it around. I don't want them all in the same spot. On the E string, we're going to go 7th fret, 1st finger, 9th fret on the E with the 3rd finger. Just do that on all the strings, and then just, you know, work down and back up. Okay? And then I want to do the same thing, but working the 2 awkward fingers, the middle and the 4th finger, and we'll just go fret 8 and fret 10. Same thing though. That was number 4. Number 5 is going to work out the 3rd and 4th finger, and we're going to do fret 9 and 10 on all the strings. Number 6 is going to be working on the 1st and 4th finger. It's 7 and 10 on all the strings. Number 7, all 4 fingers, and this is, you know, if you're learning finger exercises, everyone does this. It's the most popular one, but just finger 1, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's linear, it's on one string, and then you just transfer that to all the other strings. And if you want to make it for, you know, this, you can. You can more muty, right? And I like to rest my thumb on the pickup or the string. Think that's, no, there is one more, number 8. I love this one. It's the most interesting. We're going to go on the E string, open, 2, 1. Use the same finger number as the fret. 3, 2, 4, 3, 2. I might have even given you that in one of your guitar CVT lessons back in the day. But that's a pattern. It's an 8-note pattern. You can move it down the strings, up the neck. Yeah, just keep doing it. It's an exercise. So that's it for those. And then on the intro of this, you hear the beginning of Crazy Train. And I give you the, went ahead and did an A section and a B section. They're just parts, okay, little sporadic things. 2nd fret, E string twice, rest. 2, 3, 4. 5th fret, same beat. Remember your line with your X is your rest. 4. Open twice, so these are all in 2s. Start it over. Now, a little trickier here. 2A, slide to 5, and then pick. And then open E twice. But if it has a line with that X, you gotta stop the note, don't go. Although, Ozzy did do that live, I think. But just keep it staccato. Alright, and then the B section, which is the verse, it's just, I always liked this part. I want to say this is Rudy Sarzo on bass. It was either him or Bob Daisley. But check this out. Okay, so open A, staccato 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. You go up to the 7th fret on the D. I would use pinky, although, you know, players, when you've been playing for a while, you can pick how you want to do it. This way would be the most beneficial. He may be using his first for all of it, but 7, 6, 4, 2 on the D string. So, and I'm going to keep this hand up here so it's close to that 7th fret. So fingering, after you've kind of done it this way, you can kind of experiment with it. That's the B section. Next one, Iron Maiden Revelations. All songs, like I said, that you'll know. Open A twice, rest. 1st fret, E twice, rest. 3rd fret, 3rd finger twice on the E, rest. It's all the same. And then open A 3 times, and then jump to the 3E quickly. Start it over. You hear how that's quicker on the end? Alright, let's go to page 3. Scorpions Rock You Like a Hurricane. And this is the A and B section. You'll go, and it's more staccato. Open E. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 times on the open E. What I'd like you to do, once you memorize them, pull up the song. Try and play along with it. The bass is pretty dominant in all these. 2A, open D, 2A. That's a little quicker. After you pick the 2A, I'd kind of lift the finger up so you don't mute it out, right? So, and then come right back down. And then the main hook, the B section, open E 3 times. So 3 times open, rest. 3rd fret, 1st finger twice. 5th fret, 3rd finger twice. 3rd fret A once. And then 5th fret A twice. No rest, just let it ring. So we have. Okay. Number 4 is Judas Priest, Breaking the Law. And you're going to want to dig into this. This is a little quicker. Don't alternate pick. Keep them all down. Those are called 16th notes. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a... It's 16 times. Mathematically, however you need to break that up, D, do it. You can count to 4 times. You can count it as, in music theory, you know, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1st fret E string 8 times, 3rd fret E string 8 times, and just repeat it. So pretty straightforward, but it's, like I said, it's quicker. You gotta, you know, chop into the strings with those downstrokes. One may throw you for a loop here, but I wanted to put a little blues. We're doing bass. The Doors Roadhouse Blues, open E. Here's what it sounds like. And it has some hammer-ons and stuff in it, but it's open E. And to have your hand up here around the 5th fret. And we're gonna go once on the open, twice, twice, once into the 5th fret, pick, hammer 6 and 7. So the last 4 notes are, and that'll work with you on hammer-on strength. Even if you just practice those 4, it's going to be beneficial. Number 6, talk about going extremes here. Metallica, For Whom the Bell Tolls. And there's so many good parts, but I feel like this was the most kind of solid one. Well, there's a lot of solid parts in this, but this is the part we're going to do. Okay, some repetition. Whenever you're memorizing something, look for patterns that repeat. In this case, most of this is on the E string. Open 3, 2, 1, and use finger 3, 2, 1. Don't go. Okay, so, and do that 3 times. 2, 3, and then open 2, 3, open A. That's the midpoint. Start it over. Do the open 3, 2, 1 3 times. And then open 2, 3 to the 2A instead of the open A. That's the only difference, and it's the only time you have to leave the E string. The speed of it, D, don't worry, it will come with time. Even if you have to pull up a drum loop or a metronome and go and hit with that click on all of it, I'd rather you do that and still the sense of timing, right? And then you can, you know, keep track and record, you know, as you speed up, your tempo speeds up. So that's that one. Number 7, another Scorpions one. This is Blackout, and this is a little tougher. We had to have a few little tougher ones in there, and this is the chorus. You'll go open E. I'm going to have this hand ready because my 3rd finger is going to do 7A. Open E, short rest, another open E to 7A, quick rest. 5A, so, and then open E twice. On the A, go 3, 2, open, so it's 3E, middle finger, open A, and then 3, 2 on the E. That's it. Alright, moving on. Led Zeppelin, Dazed and Confused. John Paul Jones, amazing, one of the best rock players. But this isn't tough. It's slow. It's open E to 10A, and then chromatically 9, 8, 7, open E to 5A, 4, 3, 2. By the way, this is an A and B section because I didn't. So many cool parts, dude. So that's where you're gonna have A and B's in some of these. You can use, because it's slow, 1 finger for all of it if you want. The most beneficial is to use more fingers, but I don't want to overwhelm you. The next part, 7th fret on the E. Almost seems like a sin to be using a pick, huh? For this. But 7th fret 3 times. And then 7, 9 on the A and the D. And the A. And then Okay, next one is Rat, You Think You're Tough. Now Rat tunes flat for this, so if you're playing along with them, then you're going to need to tune down. Okay, we have okay, open E twice, rest, again, 5A middle finger twice, 4th fret, 5th fret. So we have short rest, open A to 5A, slide to 7. Keep pressure or you're not going to hear that slide. Open E, rest, you're going to do it 2 times rest, again, 5A twice, 4 and then 4/5. And then 3, 2, 1, just like we did in For Whom the Bell Tolls. And then that loops. You'd start it over. Okay, so I think that was the only one that was flat out of the bunch here. Number 10, you gotta have Smoke on the Water, dude, right? For bass, you just don't see it as much. Here's what it does. Okay, on the E string for almost all this, open 1, 2, and then the 3rd fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4. 5 times of the 4 grouping, so that's 20. So once you get to the 3rd fret, but make it staccato if you can. It's tight and staccato, it's quick and staccato.